Welcome back, darlings, to another video. Today's topic is flirting, a skill that some may seem as a romantic pursuit only, but it's actually important in many facets of life. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about it. But before we get started, please put on your headphones for the best listening experience. So, flirting. Where do we start? Well, what about what it does? Whenever you start to flirt with someone, you're offering them a wonderful compliment. You're letting them know that you like them and that you find them interesting. Flirting can be a way to make people feel really good about themselves, and it can also be a lot of fun. However, some people feel nervous about flirting. They feel awkward and uncertain about doing it. You might be listening to this session because you feel shy or uncomfortable about flirting and you'd like to loosen up a bit, be a bit more social, and be able to enjoy connecting with people more in that specific way. Perhaps there's a part of you that fears you'll be rejected, or that you'll misjudge a situation and offend someone. The good news is, when you relax with the natural ability to flirt that's within you, you discover that flirtatiousness is really like a kind of energy within you. You can turn it up or down just as the situation requires. The best flirts always start off small, just offering little signs of interest at first, little playful suggestions that you like someone, and they only become more flirtatious if the other person starts offering the same or similar signals. Flirting does not mean running at someone with great bouquets of roses and shouting at the top of your voice that you love them to the end of time. Flirting often just starts with a little half smile, a very slightly prolonged moment of eye contact, an apparently accidental brush up against someone's arm in conversation. But it's all tinged with a playful ambiguity where there needn't be any fear of rejection, because neither person is clearly and openly saying that they are definitely interested and attracted to the other person. It's all just a series of subtle, playful hints. So, as you get better at trusting yourself to flirt with confidence, you can learn to turn up or turn down your level of flirtatiousness according to the situation you're in. Your ability to flirt is not limited to showing sexual interest, of course. You can use it to show openness, friendliness, and energy to anyone. If you want it to be more sexual, you can just make it more marked and obvious. Though, I repeat, the best flirts tend to start off small and then increase their flirtatiousness gradually according to how the other person is responding. You don't want to come across too strong right away. And just because you've been with a partner for a long time doesn't mean you can't playfully flirt with them too. On the contrary, being playful and flirtatious with your partner is one of the best ways of keeping your relationship exciting and fresh. The real key here to flirting is honesty. If you are pretending to flirt with someone in order to make someone else jealous or to manipulate them. You're not communicating truthfully, and this can be severely misleading for everyone involved. It's quite likely to backfire. But if you are genuinely interested in someone, it's far more honest and rewarding to let them know your feelings. You don't need to needlessly hide it. And in doing so, you're offering them a real gift by letting them know how special they are to you. Now, if you haven't already gotten comfortable, I would recommend that you sit or lie down. You can even close your eyes if you wish. And I'm going to start a little bit of hypnosis. Now, as you're comfortable, you can notice the position of that body, the sensation of whatever you're resting on, the rate of that breathing, the inhale, the exhale. And as you listen to these words, you can just begin to relax more and more. That's it. And when people relax deeply, they often find that their breathing starts to slow down and deepen, that their body can become very still, that their mind just starts to calm and quiet itself. And this can happen naturally, all by itself, as the conscious part of your mind begins to drift. That's it. And the unconscious part of you begins to really listen. And there's nothing you consciously need to try and do, or try not to try to do, because you can just let the conscious mind wander and really wonder about how the body and mind can relax very deeply all by themselves, how those facial muscles can soften, that jaw can loosen, those shoulders can sink a little more with each out-breath. That's it. As your unconscious can pay attention to how that sense of ease and comfort can grow, soothing that body, quieting that mind. And as I count from 5 down to 1, you can just notice how with each number you can relax deeper. From 5, letting your imagination remind you of certain very pleasant sensations, and 4, like the feeling of sunlight gently warming the face, and 3, what the reality of looking up at a clear blue sky can be like, and 2, noticing a gentle breeze in the air, the sound of rustling leaves. That's it. And 1, going for a gentle, refreshing walk, being able to let the mind drift. And when you look at the animal kingdom, at the endless variety of courtship rituals among all the different birds and animals, The way a peacock proudly displays its plumage, the different mating calls and dances that each animal instinctively understands how to perform, two hummingbirds dancing with each other over a babbling brook, two wolves calling out to each other deep in the forest. You can recognize that too, are part of the animal kingdom as a human being, and there are human courtship rituals, the subtle dance of body language, tone of voice, and eye contact, of showing warmth and playful interest in someone that your unconscious mind already understands at a very deep primal level, and it can be so very enjoyable to connect with that instinctive flirtatiousness within you. And from a very early age, we humans know how to playfully turn on the charm, how to make puppy dog eyes and act cute. Some children will do this when they really want a new toy, and of course sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But it's a universal phenomenon, and as we grow up, it takes on a new significance as you start to let people know you like them. And it's that same playful game, the sheer fun of being able to express your affection for someone, to really win them over with your charm. And your unconscious mind has a vast archive of memories of all the different times of flirting you've seen in your life, in movies, in television shows, scenes in novels and stories, times you've been in cafes, restaurants and bars, at parties, noticing so many different styles of flirting, some very subtle, some more obvious. There have been times someone was flirting with you, and maybe you didn't fully realize at first, but your unconscious mind understood those signals, and you felt that flicker of attraction within you because you have a deep, intuitive understanding of what it means to flirt, and for someone to be flirting with you. And right now, in your mind, you can notice a dial, a control knob that allows you to turn up or turn down your level of playfulness and flirtatiousness according to the situation at hand, because part of the dance of flirting is to feel the rhythm, the pulse of attraction, of being able to show interest through your body language, and then to ease off a little, to pull back slightly so you don't come on too strong all at once, and then you gradually turn up the flirtatiousness again, like a piece of music that builds in intensity and then calms and slows down back to an easy rhythm for a short while, and then builds in intensity again. And you can use this control dial in your mind to have fun, turning up your own flirtatiousness in an enjoyable, good-humored, playful way. And right now, you can begin to watch a mental movie out there in front of you on a cinema screen. And there in front of you, and on that screen, is a person you really like to express your affection to. Perhaps it's someone you know. Perhaps it's someone you might meet in the future. But you can just notice what you like about that person, how they look, how they sound. That's it. And you can really consider what it's like to feel that affection, to really feel drawn to that person, and just notice how it feels as you watch a future you on that screen now, saying hello, perhaps with a warm smile, and chatting with that person in a relaxed, friendly, confident manner with only the tiniest hint of flirtatiousness. Right, that's it. Right there in the background, underlying the way you're communicating. And then you can start to turn up the flirtatiousness dial in your mind as you feel really enjoyable sense of playfulness and warmth, of attraction, confidence, and good humor filling you from within, and at the same time feeling that future you on the screen with all this enjoyable, flirtatious energy. How much fun that future you on that screen can have as they connect with that other person and adjust according to how that person responds, slowly turning up the flirtatiousness according to how that person responds. And it can start with playful glances, an exchange of smiles, a wonderful connection that can make your skin tingle, how the two of you can move closer, synchronizing and matching each other's movements, moving in harmony, how much you both come alive when you make that connection, that meeting of eyes that lingers a little longer than normal, opening your posture, sharing words, laughter, sharing your feelings in the most natural way. Such a wonderful gift to give. And how fulfilling that can be, knowing how many opportunities there are to come. That's it. And you can notice what it's like to float over towards that you on the screen, to feel that tingling, playful energy of all that flirtatiousness emanating from the you on the screen as you move closer and closer, and you can really step inside that you. So you merge with you on the screen as you play that same movie from the inside. Notice how it feels to naturally feel confident and playful, attracted to that person, and attractive yourself, warmly saying hello, and ever so gently turning up that flirtatious energy, bit by bit, a light smile, a laugh, a touch on the arm, moving a little closer, a dance that builds in intensity, and then notice how the dance calms and slows down for a little. That's it. And then builds once again, even more intensely, the pulse, the rhythm of attraction and flirtatiousness, noticing how much fun you and that person can have, how natural and good it feels, how good you've made that person feel just by being honest about how attractive you find them as a person. That's it. And your unconscious can really begin to plan for how that's going to happen more and more in the coming days and weeks. And who else will you be paying that compliment to? Friends? Meeting new people? Just noticing how confident you're going to be, how easily and naturally it comes to you, how much fun you can have, both for you and those you meet, spreading a genuine smile to those around you. And I wonder where you will first notice those changes as you really absorb these ideas at a deep and conscious level, and these changes become so very natural and instinctive to you. And you can listen to this session often, and you can just notice how this sense of relaxed confidence and flirtatiousness can stay with you and become part of you more and more in the days and weeks ahead as you do so. And for now, it's time to return to the here and now and prepare to become wide awake again. That's it. Coming up now from 1, just reorientating to the room, and 2, noticing the position of your arms and legs, and 3, preparing to become wide awake. That's it. And 4, and then up to 5. And whenever you're ready, you can just have